MLB The Show is your home for postseason baseball. It's Game 2 of the NLDS between the Atlanta Braves and the Los Angeles Dodgers. Hi again, everyone. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to our special postseason coverage of I'm joined by Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Danny, an important ball game coming up here in Game 2.
Yeah, this is just a 5-game series, so getting that first win under you is great. The most important game of a series, though, is the next one you're about to play. So treating this game like it's absolutely critical is a good way not to get too comfortable with your lead.
All right, the stage is set. The starters get their final tosses in out in the bullpen, and we've got a good one in store for you, folks. Play-by-play is coming up next. Buehler is on the mound for Game 2. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, we're getting a look at a real competitive pitcher here. Career ERA in the low 3s, and that's not an easy thing to do in the day and age of small ballparks and guys swinging for the fences. Rock-solid pitcher, does a lot of things well, and it'll be fun to watch him work in this one here today.
The right fielder, number 13, Ronald Acuna Jr.
First pitch on its way. Cut fastball taken for strike one.
First pitch, 7:07.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two.
He offered at that pitch out of the zone there, and I think that's a result of the previous pitch getting called against him. He might feel like he's needing to expand the zone if that's how it's going to be called.
And he takes strike three called on the fastball. Then the leadoff man is gone to start the evening.
Batting second, the second baseman, Ozzie Albies.
First pitch of the at-bat. Maybe a favorable call there, taken for a strike. Lifetime in this matchup, he's 1 for 5. Temperature was in the 70s earlier today, but 59 at game time tonight. The 0-1 pitch. Slider, and that's in there for strike two. And set up behind the plate is Kenny Jansen as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
Hey, the book on Kenny Jansen, D-Row, not a very big zone, but he will give you that low pitch below the knees.
Yeah, and he's consistent. You're okay with that as an offensive player. He wants to give that pitch below the knees. If this pitcher can execute consistently, you better make the adjustment.
And indeed, the throw will finish him off as they get the put out at first, and there are 2 away now.
Well, at the rate he's going to strike out 27 on 81 pitches, not throw a single ball and toss a perfect game. Obviously, I'm kidding, but you can't start a game any better than this. 2 hitters, 2 strikeouts, 6 pitches. This has the makings of a great outing already.
Freddie Freeman is at the plate as he looks at ball one.
Counts 1-0.
Low and away as he misses again, 2-0.
You never want to fall behind as a pitcher, but doing it to a guy like this is even worse. He's got to bear down and execute for the rest of this at-bat, starting right now.
2 balls and a strike to Freeman.
2-1 the count.
And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play. And it's fouled away. About on to Muncy, gets him, and with that, they'll end the inning. Braves are set down 1-2-3. The Dodgers coming up, and we are scoreless. Max Fried will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, every team needs a pitcher like this one here. His numbers aren't going to blow you away. Career ERA just under 4. But one thing he does, he takes the ball every 5 days, throws strikes, and gives his team a chance to win every single time he goes out there. He'll be fun to watch in this one here today.
For the Dodgers, the right fielder, Mookie Betts.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Here's a strike with the breaking ball. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. And it's 1-1. In for strike 2. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
The classic back foot slider right there with 2 strikes. Usually gets a ton of swing and misses. Nice layoff right there. Fight for another pitch.
He stays alive, still 2-2. And he fouls this one off. The 2-2 one more time. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
And that'll bring up the versatile Max Muncy. 1-0 the count. Here's the pitch.
Your eyes light up from the offensive side playing in a hitter's park like this. Have to get the ball up to do some damage. I'm not mad at that take.
Didn't threaten the zone there. Looked like it might have actually popped out of his hand a little early.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
3-1 to him now. Hit on the ground toward the left. Oh, what a stop on the slide. Hats off to that one.
Batting third, the third baseman, Justin Turner.
So striding forward now, Justin Turner looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Now here it comes.
1-0.
Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now. 2 balls and a strike now.
You're lucky if you get 1 pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
Turner in front at 3 balls and a strike.
They know the threat this guy possesses at the plate. I know it's 3-1 in this situation right here, but I can't imagine anything comes over the heart of the plate.
2 out, nobody on. There's the good fastball, and he can't catch up. 3-2.
If the offense didn't already know, man on the mound's got his A-game fastball working today.
And strike 3 called as he says, you got to be kidding me, with the side retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Dodgers. Still no score. New inning set to get underway, and that'll bring up the big RBI bat of Marcell Ozuna.
Number 20, Marcell.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Yeah.
The windup and the 0-1. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
That's what you call clipping the outside corner. Great movement on that slider, and it completely locked up the hitter. Didn't fool the umpire, though.
Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. d'Arnaud, a California-born ball player. He was selected in the first round back in the draft of 2007.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
And it's 1-2. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Takes this the other way to right. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit.
He was able to spit on that first slider right there, guys, but he didn't let the second one go. Able to execute and drive the baseball.
Ender Inciarte.
Here's Ender Inciarte. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. First shot for him here with a runner at. Advantage count, 2-0 to the Braves center fielder. d'Arnaud, base runner at first with 1 out. Three and 0 now.
I got 3-0.
And so with 2 away now, let's give you another look at our playoff bracket as you see what could lie ahead for the winner in this series. So it's a runner at first with 2 gone. And up next, the utility man, Johan Camargo. From the stretch.
Hey!
Here comes the 0-1. Breaking ball that drops in for a strike. Ready with the 0-2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Braves strand 1 We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Now batting, Cody Bellinger. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
The center fielder.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
Aye!
The windup and the 0-1.
Ball, that's low.
And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
When I broke into the league, not many guys were throwing that elevated fastball with that much velocity on it. The game has changed.
Fouled off. The 1-2. Pops this one up. And there's the first out.
Batting fifth, the left fielder, A.J. Pollock.
So the bases are empty with one man gone. And that'll bring up A.J. Pollock. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
0-1. Too high. Ball.
Bottom of the second here with no score. Fastball in there, 3-2.
That fastball was a lively one. You could hear the pop of the glove all the way up here.
Hey, I admit I'm a little biased. There's nothing better than that pop of a glove on a good fastball. Looking forward to hearing a lot more of that pop the rest of this one.
He loses him on ball 4.
Batting sixth, the shortstop, Corey.
So one gone in the inning here with a runner at first. And striding to the plate will be Corey Seager. Now a throw over, and the runner back safely. First delivery to him on the way.
Nope.
Now a fastball that couldn't
Ball
quite
one, no
find the
strike.
zone. It's ball 1. In the dirt here. And the runner will stay put, but the count moves to 2-0. Here's a look over to first.
safe.
Runner's back. Runners on first with one down. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Now the 2-1 pitch.
I know that's the spot he didn't want to miss him, but he got away with it.
The 2-2 one more time. Swing and a liner, but gloved by the third baseman for the out.
Batting seventh, the second baseman, Kike. Hernandez.
Standing in, Kike Hernandez. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. From the belt, kicks and deals.
Inside, ball 1.
Well, he's been laboring a bit through these first 2 innings of work. That's 37 pitches, and ideally, he'd be closer to 27 instead.
Now the 1-0 finds the zone, strike 1.
Great job of doubling up with a fastball inside. A lot of times you'll see a pitcher go in there, but they won't go back in there a second time. This guy's not afraid to pitch inside.
Two out with the man at first. Hernandez behind the ball and 2 strikes. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
Still a ball and 2 strikes. Now a move over to first, and he'll be back in standing up. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit. Here now the 2-2. There he goes. Pitch inside, the throw. Not in time as he steals second.
You know, I like the aggressiveness there. They haven't cracked the scoreboard to this point, so it's clear they're trying to manufacture something by forcing the action. We'll see if it works out for them.
Pitch swung on and hit on the ground for Freeman over there at first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Dodgers leave 1. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. Matt Vasgersian, Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, the former number 1 overall pick, Dansby Swanson, the first to bat here in the inning. The pitch. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
If he doesn't shorten his swing up right there, there's no chance he keeps his bat back.
A ball and 2 strikes.
3 straight sliders in a row. I'd be shocked. I would be shocked if he went to that well a 4th time. I'd be looking heater.
Swing and a miss as he starts the 3rd the same way he ended the 2nd with a punch-out, 1 away. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Into the box, Max Fried. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. Third inning, no score to this point. Lifted into the air to shallow center. In comes Bellinger. He gets there, and that's the 2nd out.
The right fielder, number 13, Ronald Acuna Jr.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the always dangerous Ronald Acuna Jr. Now here it comes. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0.
Kind of surprised not to see a fastball in the first pitch there. The guy's probably taking at least one pitch to give his pitcher a chance to sit down after he already made the second out.
1-0 count. Here it is.
Ball.
Two tough sliders right there, but he was able to lay off them. Might have bought himself a fastball in this situation.
And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
Grounded down the third baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Tried to get him with the cutter, but it's a full count. 3-2. Ozzie Albies would be next. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Good battle. Count remains full. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Down in order go the Braves. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Into the box, Will Smith. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Will Smith.
Here's the first pitch to him. Here's a fly ball, well hit.
Chasing after it is Inciarte.
He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
Batting ninth, the pitcher, Walker Buehler.
So the base is empty here with 1 away, and that'll bring up the pitcher, Walker Buehler. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. Freeman is over, and he tucks it away for the second out.
Now batting, right fielder, Mookie Betts.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up next, one of the terrific talents in the game, Mookie Betts. First offering on its way. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1.
0-1.
Swing and a line drive. But he just missed his extra bases. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Lifted down the line in right and back out of play. Count holds it 0-2. 0-2 count, and the pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Dodgers down in order. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. All set for the start of the 4th, and that'll bring up Ozzie Albies.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these 2 teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Now the 1-0.
Ball, that's in.
Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
Oh, you have to love it. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. The 2-2. And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground to the left side. But fortunately, he'll hold on at first with just a single.
The first baseman, number 5, Freddie Freeman.
So next up will be Freddie Freeman,
Off the plate,
as
ball
he'll
one.
take a look at ball one.
Hey, this is a perfect opportunity for them to get on the board right now. Leadoff man has done his job, and now the middle of the order gets their shot at the plate.
And, looked like ball 2 below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1.
Might have to change your game plan in the box right here. If he's going to pound away, might have to work the opposite field.
And this
Nope,
one runs a
inside,
little
ball
too
2.
far in, ball 2. Looks at a
Ball
fastball
inside.
inside, so he's in the driver's seat, 3-1.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
The 3-1. Fouled away. And another foul ball. The payoff pitch one more time. Is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. So with a runner at first and 1 gone, time to bring in our pitch speed comparison for these two starters. And boy, you can see it there. A couple of power arms out there as both of these guys are working in the high 90s. So a runner at first with 1 out now, and that'll bring up big-time RBI man Marcell Ozuna. He's set, and the pitch. On a line to shortstop, and the runner gets back, no double play.
Now batting, catcher, Travis d'Arnaud.
2 gone now in the Braves' half of the 4th, and up next, the catcher Travis d'Arnaud. First pitch on its way.
Aye.
And it's fouled away. Here it comes on 0-2. That
ball,
one
2
doesn't
strikes
even
to count.
sniff the zone, missing very high. And he fouls this one off. The 1-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ballgame, and that one ends the inning. 1 left for Atlanta. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Ready to go in the bottom of the
Leading up
fourth.
for
And
the
here comes
Dodgers,
the first baseman,
the
Max
first
Muncy.
baseman, Max Muncy.
And the pitch. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
Called strike two with the letters. 0-2 now.
He's in complete command of his two-seamer right now. It's got great movement, great depth, running all over the place. This offense is going to have a tough time.
Count remains at 0-2. And the pitch. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Inciarte's there, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the third baseman, Justin Turner.
Stepping up to the plate, Justin Turner. First time up, he went down looking.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but no one likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little bit more aggressive at the dish this AB.
Now the 1-0.
Ball, that's just out. Hey.
2-1.
Hey, there aren't too many power hitters in the game that would let that pitch go by.
Fouled off. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
Now the payoff pitch home. There's ball
That's
4.
ball 4. Take your base.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Into the box now, Cody Bellinger. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Pulled toward right center field. Acuna giving chase. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning. And this throw gets away from him.
Now batting, the left fielder, A.J. Pollock.
So we're runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning. And up next, the center fielder, A.J. Pollock. Has a look, now the pitch.
Ball 1. Ball 1, no strikes.
The Dodgers have yet to break into the hit column here. Ball 2 now.
They obviously circled him before the game that they were not going to let him beat them. Walked him this first time up, and now they're nibbling again.
2-0 count, the pitch. Outside,
Oh,
3-0 now. Corey Seager would be next if they can keep this inning alive. He's set. Here's the 3-0. Taking all the way, and it's 3-1 now.
Got to believe he had the green light in that situation. 2 outs, 3-0 count. This guy can certainly handle the bat. That's a perfect situation to let him loose. But I love the fact that he's keyholed in a certain area, and it wasn't.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. So no runs on no hits, no errors, and 1 man left on base. We played 4 full, and we are tied 0-0. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the fifth.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the Braves' offense with their manager, Brian Snitker, during the commercial break. And he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
All right, Heidi, thank you.
Leading off for the Braves, the center fielder, number 11, Ender Inciarte.
First offering on its way. Fouled away. Here's a strike with the breaking ball.
You rarely see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and man, as a hitter, probably a good chance you're not going to see that pitch again.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he rings up another one. Make it 9 strikeouts for him in the game.
The batter.
So one away here with the bases empty. And up next, the utility man, Johan Camargo. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Nope. Counts 1-0.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch.
Hey!
No runs, 2 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta.
That's ball
No
2.
offer on that one. 2 balls and
Yeah,
a
2
strike.
balls, 1 strike.
Oh, that's a tough call for Blue right there. Either way you call it, somebody doesn't like it. But hey, that's the life of an umpire.
The 2-1. 2-2 the count. And the pitch. Hit in the air toward the gap in right center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, the shortstop, Dansby Swanson.
Dansby Swanson lining up to hit. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here comes the first pitch. And a cut fastball in there for a strike. It's 0-1. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta.
Ball 1.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
That counts 1-1.
A ball and 2 strikes. The count now with the bases empty and 2 away.
I mean, you look in the dugout right now, you see steam coming out of the hitting coach's ears. Somebody has to stay back.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Braves are set down 1-2-3. Halfway home, still no score. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with Dave Roberts, the Dodgers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far, and flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Despite the fact that they've yet to push a run across, the game is still tied, and the pitch count for their opposition is really getting up there. They think that making him work as hard as he has is going to pay off later in the game, and that they just need to stick to the process.
All right, thanks, Heidi.
Leading off for the Dodgers.
Next at the plate will be
The
Corey
shortstop,
Seager.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. If they want to get things going, how about trying to get some base runners on or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
Here's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike.
Hey, it's a game of execution. If the pitcher stays right there, this lineup's going to continue to have a tough time.
That misses
1-1.
wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. And he takes a called strike 2.
I know to the fans that probably looked like something good to hit, but unless you're sitting breaking ball right there, I don't care if it's middle of the plate. That's a tough pitch to pull the trigger on.
Is put in play to the right side of the infield. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
The batter number 14, second baseman, Kike Hernandez.
At the plate, Kike Hernandez comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
0-1's the count.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
That was a good job tying him up inside on that strikeout pitch. It wasn't even in the strike zone, but with the hitter protecting with 2 strikes, that's the kind of pitch you can get him to offer at, and he's probably not going to do much with it when he does make contact.
Standing in now, Will Smith, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. His guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Swing and a miss at the bender, and it's even at 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. 1-2 now. Two and 2 to the Dodgers catcher. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
One of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at-bat as this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Hit down the third baseline. That's a hit, the first in this game for the Dodgers.
He was able to recognize that pitch early. His eyes lit up on that one. Able to pull it down the line for a nice base hit.
Walker Buehler.
Here comes the Braves manager out as he'll take that slow walk toward the mound. And a change is forthcoming as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. So he'll depart in the 5th with the go-ahead run on base. Didn't work the required 5 for the win, but he could still be hung for the loss should that run come around to score. Josh Tomlin takes over here with a runner at first and 2 gone in the inning.
Josh Tomlin.
At the plate, Walker Buehler, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. Ready with the 0-1. And he powers a cut fastball by him that time, and he's in charge now, 0-2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Smith is off of first with 2 away. Dodgers pitcher trying to deal with a 1-2 count at the plate. And he watches a called third strike on the cut fastball that time, and that will retire the side. One left for L.A. Sixth inning coming up, still zip, zip. Nick Markakis will grab a bat and lead things off here in the top of the sixth.
Atlanta, number 22, Nick Markakis.
Pulled toward right center field. On the move is Betts. He's there and records the first out.
Now batting, right fielder, Ronald Acuna Jr.
And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now. And he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Pollock has a read on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Up next for Atlanta, the second baseman, Ozzie Albies.
Stepping in for the Braves, Ozzie Albies. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. A ball and no strikes. Now it looks like the Braves are going to get a lefty up and throwing in their bullpen. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And he'll try to hold up on the pitch inside, but to no avail, and that's the first strike. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Good take there to lay off the high fastball.
If I'm in the box right now, I'm coming unglued. He is going to throw something over the heart of the plate.
Popped up. Smith shading to his right. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Nothing across here this half of the inning. Top of the order due up in the home half of the 6th, and we still have no score. Grant Dayton enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 75, Grant Dayton.
Bottom of the 6th inning now, and standing in is the veteran outfielder, Mookie Betts.
For the Dodgers, the right fielder, Mookie Betts.
First delivery to him on the way. Hit on the ground out to short. Throw just in time, and oh, that was awfully close.
Now batting, the first baseman, Matt Muncy.
Next up is Max Muncy. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Now here's the pitch. Swung on and missed for the first strike. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. One out, nobody on. Strike 2 swinging just out in front of the slider. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Hey, that's back-to-back really good sliders. I wouldn't be surprised if he threw another one right here. Looks like he's got that slide ball in his back pocket right now.
And it's fouled away. The next 0-2.
Nope.
Shooting for that low inside corner, but he missed with it. 1-2.
1-2.
A bouncer to the left side. Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove. And no chance at a recovery here, as despite a great effort that time, they won't get an out on the play.
Now batting, the third baseman, Justin Turner.
Stepping in now, Justin Turner, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. Dayton features one of the biggest yackers in the game. Curveball's got a ton of movement. And he falls behind now, 2-0.
Clearly working the bottom of the zone, trying to get a ground ball for a double play.
Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. And a very low strike there. Trying to speed up the game, perhaps. It's 2-1. On the ground to the left side.
Swanson brings it in.
Over to Albies. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Dodgers go down quietly. And this is still a 0-0 ball game. Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. He'll start the 7th in what's been a fast-moving pitcher's duel to date.
Not sure if this is a powerhouse pitching performance by both teams or bad hitting, but as we're moving late into this one, it's about time somebody put something together to try to score a run.
High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball one. And a slider stays outside, and he falls behind 2-0.
Very impressive outing so far. His command has been spot on. Even when he misses his spot, it isn't out over the heart of the plate. He's throwing quality pitches.
Now the 2-0 home. Yanked high and deep down the line in right. And it's a foul ball. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Grounded up the first baseline. But this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. And the pitch.
3-2.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter.
And he lays off ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here. And that'll bring in Marcell Ozuna. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Some action in the Dodger bullpen now as it appears they have both a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. A ball and a strike.
I'm seeing all the signs of fatigue right now. This is when you really have to bear down mentally as a pitcher.
Go-ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. No contact there, and it's 1-2.
His slider's been impressive all night long. If he could continue spinning it like that, he's going to be just fine.
The 1-2.
Nope, outside.
Hit hard to third. And that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit. Throw will hold him at second, but the go-ahead run's in scoring position now with still nobody out.
Travis d'Arnaud.
In now, Travis d'Arnaud, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1.
The Braves have been looking for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now sure would be a big time for that.
The 1-1 home. Liner toward right center. And that is down for extra bases as that ought to plate the go-ahead run and maybe another. And a relay home. He beats the tag, safe. And they have taken the lead here in Game 2.
Dan, you'll take RBIs any way you can get them, but when they give your team the lead in the late innings, man, that feels good.
Oh, it especially does, especially when you start to score runs late in the game off of quality pitching. When runs are at a premium, that's one makes you feel really good about yourself.
Now here's the Dodgers skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. He'll leave after 6 and at the very least kept his club in it to this point. Scott Alexander comes on now in an awfully difficult situation as there are 2 on here with nobody out.
Scott Alexander.
Ender Inciarte will be the next to bat, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. Alexander is adjusting to the new normal as MLB now mandates that relievers reach the end of an inning or face 3 or more batters before being replaced. For a one-time lefty specialist like this, that's a big change. Pollock has a read on it, makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. And it's a sac fly and an RBI. It's now a 2-0 game.
Every team is looking for that insurance run late in the game. That run right there gives them a 2-run lead heading into the late innings.
And the next in is Johan Camargo. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Here comes the first pitch.
Nope, that's inside.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Bellinger's on his horse. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
Batter, number 7, shortstop, Dansby Swanson.
Striding into the box, Dansby Swanson. His prior history in this matchup, small sample, a perfect 1 for 1. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good. Charlie Culberson will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Pinch hitting for the Braves.
Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. Line drive to center field. And that's in there, base hit. And the run will score from second here as this is now a 3-0 game.
Hey, Dero, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful. Giving them that 3-run cushion has to make you feel good.
Acuna digs in now as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. The 0-1 pitch. Had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
Ooh, wait, that was an ugly swing. I'm sure he's not going to watch that one on replay after the game.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And the slider is low and inside as he just about got him there.
Hey, this is a big pitch right here. Can't allow them to tack on any more runs. Let's see if he attacks his zone or buries something in the dirt.
The 1-2 is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 3. So they pick up 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a couple of men left. We'll move on now to the bottom half of the 7th. Get up and stretch. It's the Braves 3 and the Dodgers nothing. Luke Jackson gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Luke Jackson.
Last half of the 7th here, and that'll bring forward Cody Bellinger.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
And this is taken outside for ball 1. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. There's a belt-high strike to even the count at 1-1.
This offense has been underachieving all day, putting way too much pressure on their own pitching staff. Someone has to have a quality AB and get this line going.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Ozuna is underneath this one, and he's got it for out number 1.
The left fielder, number 11, A.J. Pollock.
Standing in, A.J. Pollock. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First delivery to him on the way.
Ball.
And this is off the corner and low, ball
Count
1.
1-0.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Pitch swung on and hit on the ground for Freeman over there at first. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
Now batting, the shortstop, Corey Seager.
Now at the plate, Corey Seager. A line out and a ground ball for an out on his line so far. First pitch on its way. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. That's inside. 2-0.
Not even close with the 1-0. He needs to get back in the zone, but be careful. Work the quadrants.
2-1 the count. Pops this one up. Camargo has a play, and that ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the Dodgers. They trail in this one 3-0. Dylan Floro has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 51, Dylan Floro.
Ozzie Albies will be the first one to greet him here as he'll be forced to turn around and hit from the left side now.
Albies.
The pitch. And he gets ahead 0-1. Floro stands 6'2" and throws from the right side. He was a 13th round pick during the first-year player draft of 2012.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. All over that one, but a little out in front. Foul ball.
He was looking for a swing and a miss breaker right there, but left that one in the zone that got fouled off.
And he'll hang in here as he reaches to foul this one away. Swing and a liner. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. So it's an inning-opening base hit, and the Braves have a man on.
Well, you know what? Good hitters are good hitters for a reason, D-Row. And to be able to hang in there on an 0-2 pitch and still be able to get a base hit, this guy's about as good as it gets.
Yeah, I'm blown away by this guy, Dan. You wouldn't know if you showed up. You wouldn't know if it's 2-0, 3-1, 0-2. Counts do not matter. This guy trusts in his craft.
To the plate now, Freddie Freeman, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike one. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Pitch inside. The throw is not going to get him as he swipes second. The 1-1. And this is swung on and missed, and boy, they took care of a key man there. One away. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good, high, hard fastball.
Here's Marcelo Ozuna as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. From the stretch.
No, inside.
2-0 to a guy with this kind of pop, you better be awfully careful because he's going to be swinging out of his shoes.
And he gets the slider over here. It's 2-1 now.
Nasty 2-0 slider right there for a strike. No shame in tipping your hat.
3 balls and a strike to the Braves left fielder.
This is a spot you like to be in as a good hitter. Runners in scoring position and count leverage in your favor.
A bouncer to the left side. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Now batting, the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud.
Digging in once again, Travis d'Arnaud. Here comes the first pitch.
Hey, I don't have a problem with him taking a pitch right there. It's a good opportunity to see what he's got. Also a good opportunity to see if he's going to be pounding the strike zone.
Now a ball hit hard toward first. And that's a fair ball as this one will get down the line. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. That makes it a 4-0 ball game.
Hey, that's what you try and do as an offense. You get a 4-run lead. They're a grand slam ahead, Dan, but you're a former closer warming up. When you see a 3-run lead and then your offense gets it to 4, and you know that save situation's gone out the window. Don't tell me that didn't irk you a little.
Oh, it does. Oh, it does, because, Dero, the only way you're going to get into this game is it has to be a save situation. You sit and watch 8 innings of baseball, you get up to warm up in the 9th, and you're all ready to go thinking, hey, I'm going to come in and get me a 3-out save, and all of a sudden you're out of the game because it's a 4-run lead. Of course you think about it as a reliever.
So now to the plate, Ender Inciarte. As he takes a called strike at the knees, it's 0-1. Darno, the runner at first with 2 gone. Weak grounder down the line at third. Here it comes, 0-2. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. Just hung in there on that one. A runner on first with 2 away. A bouncer up the middle. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
There's a hard-hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dad. Sent it back right where it came from.
He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Fooled pretty badly there as he reaches to poke this one foul. 2 down, runners at first and second. And he fouls this one off. The 1-2.
Line drive snagged on a short hop.
Throw to first in time, and the big inning is avoided as the side is retired. Braves will settle for just the 1. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. The Braves on top, 4-0. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Chris Martin will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7th spot in the lineup following the double switch. Adam Duvall is into the ballgame as well, as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch.
And batting 9, number 23, Adam Duvall.
He's set. Here it comes. Kike Hernandez is in for a 3rd plate appearance as he watches one miss inside. It's 1-0. Now some action in the Braves bullpen as they'll stand up a right-hander to get loose. The 1-0. Keeping it down here as it's to 1-2. Down the first baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Now the pitch.
Two the count.
And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
Standing in now, Will Smith. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Low, but called a strike anyway. 0-2 now. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
On 0-2, you'll sometimes get a guy to chase a fastball out of the zone away or up, but when it's way down like that, it's much easier to lay off because you can tell the ball is moving further away from eye level as it comes in.
The 2-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Chris Taylor will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 3, Chris Taylor.
Fouled off. Too much dip on the sinker, laid off for a ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 1-2 now.
1 ball.
He's gone to the well with that pitch 3 times in a row. I'm interested to see if he changes it up right here.
And just a masterful job of pitching here as he strikes out the side in order. Dodgers down in order. They're down 4-0. Joe Kelly enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th.
Joe.
At that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice curveball that starts in the zone and breaks just out. Just a great take by the batter.
And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
It'd be great right here if he was able to work himself on base. You got the leadoff hitter on deck, and you know the middle of the order's coming up right behind him.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Line hard. But this will be a foul ball. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And he takes ball 4, so a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
He's going to be pretty upset with himself about that 3-2 pitch. All you want to do in that count is make a competitive pitch, but that one wasn't even sniffing the zone, and he let him get away.
And now back to the leadoff spot in the Braves lineup. Stepping in, Ronald Acuna. A hat trick already to his credit in this one, so he's looking to avoid the dreaded golden sombrero here. Here's the first pitch to him.
That's outside.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball. Now the 2-0. And he popped him up. Betts coming on, but he won't get there. It falls in. And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now.
The batter, number 1.
Hey, look at this guy compete right there. Nice base hit. Are you kidding me? He had already had the hat trick. He was staring the golden sombrero straight in the face, and he said, no dice.
So up steps Ozzie Albies as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. Fastball just a bit low here. He's behind 2-0 now. Lifetime versus Joe Kelly. He's 1 for 5. First and second now, one man out. Fouled away. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. Has a look, now the pitch. Drilled to the left side. And there's a base hit as that gets through into left. The throw home. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score.
Now batting, the first baseman, Freddie.
Blake Trinan enters the game with
Your
one
attention,
gone in the
please.
top of inning number
Now
9.
pitching for the Dodgers, number 49, Blake Trinan.
Into the box now, Freddie Freeman. As he'll take a look at a sinker here, too low for ball 1. Runners are at first and second with one away. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. Again, another foul ball. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. The 1-2. He struck him out the third time he's fanned in the game.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
Into the box, Marcell Ozuna. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. That evens it up 1-1. 2 men are on with 2 men out. And it's fouled away. The 1-2 pitch. Outside and low that time. Now it's 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here now the 2-2.
The count's full.
Travis d'Arnaud would be next. Might have gone after ball 4 there as this one's fouled away off to the right. Good job going down and hanging with it that time. Making him work out there. The 9th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Popped him up. Turner in foul ground. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Braves get a couple of hits here in plate 1. To the bottom of the 9th we go. Top of the order due up. It's the Braves 5 and the Dodgers nothing. Darren O'Day, the 6'4" right-hander, comes in out of the bullpen to do the pitching. Next up for Los Angeles, Mookie Betts. He's the one to start off the 9th inning with his guys in danger of going down 2-0 if they can't rally. Now the pitch. Good slider there, gets a swing and miss.
They've done a real nice job keeping this guy into wraps in this one. No hits for him so far, and what stands out to me is they're going right after him. They're not pitching him like they're afraid he's going to do any damage.
1-1 to the Dodgers leadoff man. The 1-1. Grounded weakly down the line toward third. But this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3.
Now batting, first baseman.
Digging in to try it again, Max Muncy. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Got him out on his front foot. It's 0-2. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. And here's a pitch inside, and that got him.
And this guy loves to throw the slider, and it's a very effective pitch for him. But here's the flip side of that coin. He starts this one too far inside and plunks the hitter.
Stepping up now, Justin Turner. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Nope, that's a ball.
Right guy, right spot. This is one of the better hitters in their lineup. Just the guy they want to see coming up now to get this inning going.
And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
Runners on first with 1 down. Edge of the zone that time taken and ruled a strike. Up and in here as he had to bend out of danger.
Boy, that's a good pitch right there. The old school guys would call that a little bit of chin music up and in. See if he can get him to move off the box a little bit.
Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Cody Bellinger at the plate now.
He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play.
He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Now the 0-1.
Nope. The count's 1-1. Nope, that's off the plate. Ball 2.
Drilled right back up the middle, and that's through for a hit.
Hey, this might be their best opportunity to at least get on the board. They've been struggling offensively, and they find themselves with 2 runners on board. Let's see if they can continue it.
Mark Melanson will make an appearance here as he is in charge of trying to ring up the final out of the ball game.
Melanson.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, A.J. Pollock. And these guys are making a little push here. You have to like the effort despite the odds.
Yeah, you really do, Matt. Look, they still have a significant hill to climb, but hey, they string a couple of hits together here, and all of a sudden this thing feels doable.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
1-0.
Two men are on with 2 men out. Into the corner and slicing foul. Cue shot here out toward short. And he'll put this one away, and with that, the ball game is over.
Hey, it's hard to win games at any point, but to win games on the road, especially in this ballpark, so they are very happy with this win.
Time for one final check of the line score as you see the key players there in this shutout victory. Well, heroes are made in the postseason, and he was at least the hero in this one. He's our top player of the game.
And obviously, every game is so important in the postseason. So when you come to play like he did and make a big difference for your team, it's something that won't be forgotten.
A 5-0 finish tonight. Atlanta earned the win and move on to 2-0 in the division series. Grant Dayton earns the victory on the mound. Walker Buehler struck out 10 in the losing effort. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Atlanta Braves, 5 runs, 10 hits, no errors. They left 8 men on base. For the Dodgers, no runs, 3 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 53 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.